compared to the old town of Telluride itself, it's just a completely different feel. I guess where we live in Ridgeway and Ouray, Telluride is very much like that town, so this is different. This is a different experience, a different kind of Colorado up here.
Some of the condos are kind of close to get together, so it would be nice for it to be a little more spacious. But we're from Texas and everything's real big there, so we're kind of used to that. But we like the convenience of all the restaurants being right here and just, you know, kind of a hop, skip, and a jump to the places that you want to go to.
Do you have a special place that's in the Mountain Village that you like? Or?
Well, I like the free concerts. I love the free concerts. I mean, that's just fantastic.
I think Mountain Village can develop a better sense of community to attract people to all the great amenities that are here. The recreational amenities, obviously in the winter with the ski area and snowboarding. And in the summer, fishing, hiking, mountain biking. And year-round, I think with quality restaurants. And that'll really draw people here and develop more of a sense of community.
I mean, I kind of like the way it is. I think it's different than a lot of places that we've been to. A lot of places are a little more crowded, and I kind of like that it's open and there's a lot of you know, trails and just outdoors things to do. And I think that if it were to be any more crowded, then you would kind of lose that.
We're from California, but we used to live in Denver and used to come to the area every year, several times a year actually, to see parent-in-laws. Gosh, I can't think of any other place. I mean, this is just a special place. It's so unique that I would think that other places would want to be more like this rather than this be more like them, that this is the model.
I would love to have more things like this, like the concerts up in the village where it brings everybody out. I love more things like that. And more competitions. I think we could have like bike competitions. I know they have them a lot in southern Utah where all of the BMX come out and compete and everything. I think we could do that up here and bring a whole new set of people up.
Does the town provide enough recreational opportunities, and how best could they be improved?
Oh yeah, plenty of recreational activities. I mean, you can go around, there's frisbee golf, there's hiking, there's fishing. I mean, there's tons of activities. The only thing I could see that would be a little more impressive is maybe, you know, some of the buses going up towards Alta Lake or some places like that where, you know, it's kind of hard for most people that don't know what's up there to go and find that.
I don't think it really needs a rec center though. I think that it's got enough stuff for a person to do that if you're coming here for a week, you're probably not even going to see half of it.
We love the idea of all the kids over here with the bungee cords, and then gosh, I see so many of the bikers, the mountain bikers. I thought next time we come, I'd really like to do that. Just put a bike on a gondola and ride it up, and then ride the bike back down again. And everybody brings their dogs here, and the dogs even get a little bit of recreation.
The only thing that concerns me that I can see of is there might be a room for, you know, a little speed control in the bicycles coming through here. I've seen a few bikes almost hit some of the, you know, little kids that are running around and stuff, and you know, it's not due to the bikers. I mean, the bikers have the right as much as anyone else. It's just that they're, especially in this area with the rock climbing, you have a lot of little kids and they're running around, and some of the bikers come through here just a little bit too fast for that.
Do you see that there's any challenges facing residents in terms of transportation in Mountain Village?
I think Mountain Village has been really proactive in transportation with Dial-A-Ride and the links to the gondola. There are not too many sidewalks outside of the village core, so I think residents are forced to drive into the core and then hook up with the gondola and other regional transportation. But I think people certainly take advantage of the free buses and the Dial-A-Ride service.
I don't think any, personally. Parking's a little bit of an issue, but that's it.
The one thing I would like to see is, you know, all the workers up here don't have any parking. I mean, you have to pay for parking, and it's, you know, it's $8–10 a day for parking, and you know, if you work up here, I mean, you know, it's kind of a lot, and there's no employee parking up here, and that's one thing that kind of hurts a lot of people up here. And I've talked to a lot of them, and they've all said the same thing. It's like there needs to be like an employee parking area, you know, maybe, you know, off to the side or something like that, that we could go and park and not have to pay.
So what areas of the town of Mountain Village are most valuable to you?
Well, a great example is where we are right now. And the Sunset Concert Series is amazing. It's free. I love that. I also love the trails, the biking trails.
Taking in the view, I just love the idea that you can look up and see a mountain full of aspen and wildlife as you're shopping. And that's pretty much, I like the little fire in the area right there. And then supposedly there's supposed to be some kind of concert tonight, which must be just absolutely lovely. I'd love to stay for that.
If you go to the top of the gondola, you're just gonna see everything. And you're gonna see the mountains, like you're gonna see Wasatch and Gold Hill with Palmyra Peak.
I think the public areas like this, where we can all meet our friends and promote our businesses, I think this is a great opportunity, and it's a lot of fun. I think this is like what the culture of Telluride is built around.
There's a really good amount of conservation here. We've got recycling bins under the sinks, and it just seems like everybody's kind of green around here, so that's good.
What issues related to utilities, schools, daycare, healthcare, etc. concern you here in the village?
Another great question, and very timely, because this year the ski company is not doing their day camp thing that they've done in past summers. And I have friends that visit in the summertime who have been pretty disappointed about that.
But I know daycare has been an issue in Mountain Village and in San Miguel County in the town of Telluride, just because there's been an explosion of children. My first year in Telluride, there were 9 graduates from the Telluride High School, and last year there were, I think, close to 50. So there's been a huge amount of growth through the grades in the school. And the school district has had to reposition students in different classrooms in the elementary school building and the intermediate high school building. So I think the more daycare, the better, to make it easier on families. And I think the school is doing the best it can to try to keep the classes a reasonable size with the number of students that are coming through the grades.
Well, I mean, we don't have any schools here. We had the mountain school for a little while, so we're depending on the schools that we have in Telluride, which is perfectly fine. In terms of utilities, I think we're very adequate in terms of what we have here to supply in terms of electricity and gas, basic utilities. I'd like to see more renewable utilities in Mountain Village.